Long time no see. Today we are looking at the storyline hidden behind ERLC that is slowly emerging. Now, with the new murder mystery event that was released last night, or technically you could call it this morning, somehow my car ended up off the road, let's just put it that way. So anyways, with the new 2022 murder mystery event, some in the private server, I haven't actually done it in a public server yet, that's why I don't have anything. But if we go over to the newspaper, as you can see, we've got at the start of an ERLC storyline. So as you can see, Mr. Fergie is actually in the ERLC storyline. Now, basically, what a lore is, if you don't know, I'm going to refer to lore a lot in this video. Lore is basically a storyline in-game. Movies all have lore, you know, a lot of games like Piggy, they all have lore, like a storyline essentially. So as you can see here, we're going to pull over actually because, yeah, I'm not driving too well with this. But anyways, as you can see, Mr. Fergie is actually inside of the game, so he's actually a character inside the game and people know about him, like he's being written about in the newspaper, the People's News Weekly. So yeah, Mr. Fergie is one of the developers building the local spook house. So we know that Mr. Fergie inside of this ERLC universe is actually a person, is actually a character, and he's a builder or contractor, something like that. And then if we scroll up here, we've got two characters who are basically two people who are trying to be elected for mayor of Springfield, Brian and Charlie Mills. Brian Walter and Charlie Mills. Now, of course, we know Brian Walter unfortunately died, so Charlie Mills is the only person that we know of for sure who is actually campaigning to become the mayor of Springfield. So as far as we're aware, the mayor of Springfield is Charlie Mills. So that's kind of two characters we know of so far here. And basically Mills, on the other hand, is installing more bike paths around Springfield and interested with the community. So maybe that's hinting towards something relating to bikes, but that's purely just a guess, honestly. And as you can see, if we have a look at the traffic tickets, we've got a couple other characters here, Jennifer Lee, and if we actually just go over to the suspects, we can see all the characters as well that live in Liberty County, or live in Springfield, or Liberty County, around the area. Now, we also know another two characters who live inside this universe, and they're both part of the Liberty County Sheriff's Office. We've got Deputy Matthias, as well as Detective Sirius. So these are two characters from the Sheriff's Department in-game. So far we've got four main characters, I guess you could call them, and we've got a couple other characters who are suspects, but they're also just like workers around the city. We've got like a postal worker, and then just other people who live around the city. I know this is very vague, and the ERLC developers most likely just made it up for the sake of this update and for the sake of this murder mystery event, but it's pretty cool. We've now got like actual characters who live inside of ERLC and sort of building up a storyline. And some of these houses actually have special things inside, I guess you could call it. That's a really bad way of phrasing it, but some of these houses have some pretty cool things that we don't actually have in game inside. So Charlie Mills is, so this is the guy who's actually running to be mayor of Springfield. Let me know in the comments, would you like this guy to run Springfield? Anyways, if we head inside, he's got a laptop. So a modeled laptop has been inserted into the game. I believe this was modeled just for the event. So he's got himself a nice little laptop here. Honestly, it looks a bit older. Like these kind of look like older ports. Like it hasn't got any USB. I don't think that's USB. Maybe that is referencing USB. But it's also got like a massive fan on the side, which laptops these days don't have. So yeah, it would be really cool to see something like this as an addition to the game. Over at this house here, Brian Walter's house, his license plate is actually Bigfoot, which is, I don't know if that's a reference, because he was found at High Rock Park. I'm not sure if there's some sort of coincidence going on here, but I feel like that's teasing something, referencing Bigfoot in some way. A lot of you may know that the developers added like a Bigfoot around the map that spawns and like disappears. So maybe that's a reference to that. Maybe Bigfoot's getting an upgrade. I'm not sure. Let me know if you've seen Bigfoot recently. Quite a random video. Just wanted to talk about like the storyline sort of behind ERLC. It's sort of forming, you know. It's very vague at the moment. There's only a couple of characters, but I guess it's pretty cool. Maybe it'll be built on in the future. I know they do like to have big Christmas events and big Christmas updates, so maybe it'll be built on there somehow. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Very strange video, and I hope you did enjoy. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel, because a lot of people don't realize this is a different channel to my main channel.